Hey everybody, it's Kim Dahnke, the Shibboleth new member fast track instructor. I hope you've had a great day. If you are on Facebook with me, please take a second to say hello, give us a few hearts, and if you are a member, please share this for us so that other people can see what we have to offer with the Shibboleth lifestyle. If you are in the Zoom room, please set your chat to everyone and take a second to say hello. Hey, Jennifer. Glad you're here. Hey, Melanie. Glad y'all are here. I've had another busy day, and all I can say is TGIF, TGIF. Ready for the weekend. How about you? Yes, Jennifer says. Amen, sister. That's right. I'm busy all weekend too, but there's just a different type of feeling about it. Yes, Lana. It's amazing. Well, I'm so glad that y'all are here with me on this Friday night. And I just want to let you know, I do not come on here on a Friday night out of drudgery. I come on here on a Friday night because I want to share this information. I think it is very, very important to get this information out there to people. So I'm so glad that y'all are spending your Friday night with me. It is a pleasure and my joy to come on here and share this with you. All right, well, I'm going to share my screen with you, and we are going to go to Fast Track. If you are watching this and you are not a Shibboleth member, please know that you are our special guest, and we're so thankful that you're peeking in to see what we have to offer. It is a wonderful and amazing education website information. It's fun. It is absolutely just amazing. I'm so glad that I found this. This is exactly what I needed in my life, and I'm hoping that you like what you see and hear tonight too, and that you join us. You can get a membership at myshibboleth.com. myshibboleth.com, and it is $65 for a lifetime membership at this time. That is not our regular price. Still hurting just a little bit from COVID, okay? And money takes a minute to come back around, so we are still offering a lifetime membership. It will not be that way forever, so please grab that membership. We just don't know when it'll go away, but it will at some point. So just be warned. Get your membership now. And if you are a brand new member, thank you so much for seeing value in us and trusting us and joining up. We're so glad that you are here. All right, tonight we're going to look at lap 6. And the first thing we're going to have a look at is the advanced combination chart. So the advanced combination chart is for advanced members. See, you are just 6 days in if you started on lap 1, and I'm already calling you advanced, okay? Because it's really not that hard to understand, but it is for advanced members, and you can watch the classes that go with it. Now, technically, you could use this chart from day 1, but how this chart is different from the first chart that you saw is that this one has 3s and 5s on it. And that very first chart did not have 3s and 5s on it, because if you are willing to forego energy, carbs, and fruit in your first 7 to 10 days, you're going to get an even better jump start on your new lifestyle. But this combination chart does have 3s and 5s on it. So in my opinion, why is this advanced? Just because it has 3s and 5s, but anybody could just mark off the 3s and 5s or cover their eyes and not look at the 3s and 5s if they didn't want to do the 3s and 5s, okay? Otherwise, you can just go ahead and use this chart. Okay, Diane, thank you for sharing. Thank you. I appreciate that. That means so much. Thank you. Enjoy what you're doing. And so you've got 3s and 5s, 3s and 5s, 3s and 5s, and it's just different combinations. These are about the same. They give you a little more right here, but this is my favorite combination chart because I do believe I'm advanced enough to just not look at the stuff I might not want to do. Okay. But the other one just limits your view and keeps you on that focus. But y'all can use this one anytime. PP stands for perfect pairing. Okay, perfect pairing. A perfect pairing is two things that go together, but it's not an official combination, but it will still work. And so that's why it's called a perfect pairing. It's not following the rules, but if you do it the way it's described, it will still work. And it's right here. And every once in a while, you can find some perfect pairings that are -3 on the weight loss meter, but the majority of the time they are more like a 0 on the weight loss meter. But I have seen a couple that were -3 recently as I was researching and playing around the website. And then, as we talked about last night, meal replacements that are -2, -3 are very good for weight loss, and they would be right here in this yellow column. And then there's some new letters on this combination chart that you haven't seen before. This is HHF. HHF stands for two things. HH stands for hemp hearts, and HF stands for hemp flakes. And so I'm going to show you how to find a video on those. Travis does a much better job. Why should I teach on hemp hearts and hemp flakes when he's got a video on it? It's awesome. And so I'll show you how to find that. But I would want, if it were me, what I would do with this sheet is I'd print it and have it on my refrigerator or in my pantry or on my phone. You know, you just want to have it in a couple of different places where it's accessible to you. So this is a great combination chart right here. And by now, I'm hoping that you are familiar with what those numbers mean and everything so that you can make some meals from that. And if you have filled in your little worksheet from lap 3 and have all your favorites listed, all you got to do is create some meals from the advanced combination chart. Okay. So now that we are aware that there is an advanced combination chart, we're just simply going to check that box. Okay. Awesome. Jennifer, welcome. We're so glad that you're here. Jennifer just signed up yesterday. That is awesome. So Jennifer, what I want you to do, I don't know where you're watching videos, but do you see where we are in Fast Track? You find lap 1 right here. Okay. Find lap 1. And if you ever can't find it, you just simply click dashboard at the very top of the screen and you'll go back to the Fast Track dashboard. Okay. This looks like a long list, but it's really not. Like several of these would take like 2 to 3 seconds to do them each because there's 4 down here that if you're a Facebook user, you can join. This one is registering for the the 7 p.m. weeknight classes. I mean, weekday class, not weekday, daily classes. And then this is the 14 little videos, and these are your printables. Okay. So it looks like a long list, but it's not. But I created this in a way that is very organized and methodical in working your way through each little step. And if a person is willing to work their way through each little step, they're going to have a very good first start into their new lifestyle. So welcome. And then in lap 2, Jennifer, this is kind of like getting your account all set up in a way that's going to really benefit you in the future. If you give your account all these different details, then it will give you graphs and data and information in the future. But if you don't give it the information, it can't do that. Awesome, Jennifer. Wonderful. And then if you have missed any of this week's classes, which you probably have, in lap 2, right here, it says watch the daily Fast Track webinars. That's different than the 14 little webinars. And remember, those first little 14 webinars take less than 1 hour to watch all of them. It's right about an hour, but I did add them up and it was a little bit less than 1 hour. But the nightly webinars that I have done on lap 3, 4, 5, and so forth are right here where it says watch the 7 nightly webinars. So right there. So that's where you would do that. Now you are on Friday night right now. You actually may just want to start with me on Sunday, but I mean, there's a lot of things you can learn over the weekend. So this one right here is the overview, and then this one is the simple food combining webinar. And then on Tuesday night through Saturday night is basically me showing you how to use the website, because my goal is to help shorten your learning curve, all of our members' learning curve on living the lifestyle and using the website, honestly. Okay, so let's have a look at lap 6. Glad you're here. You're welcome. So now we are going to practice finding videos on specific topics in the video library. Our video library has thousands of hours of videos in there. Thousands. And so when you are no longer in Fast Track, you won't need to access the video library through Fast Track. Fast Track's just the curriculum that you work your way through. But this is where the video library is after you're out of Fast Track. Okay, so we're going to click right here in just a second. But when you hover your mouse over an action item, that black box pops up, and that black box is the specific instructions for that action item. Okay. So this particular one is, we're going to search. The search bar in the video library can be used to find videos on a specific topic. Please find the search bar in the video library and search for survival kit. This will generate a list of videos tagged with the keywords of survival kit. Next, search for hemp, and this will generate a list of videos tagged with the keyword hemp. Next, search for advanced to find the 2 videos that go with the advanced combination chart. Notice the heart for each video. We got a heart for each video. You can heart your favorites for easy access. The reason I would heart a video is if it was just some information that wows me, and I feel like I might need to go back and watch that again, or if there's one that kind of tugs at your heartstrings, and on those days when you wake up and you go, I don't want to do this, maybe you could go back to that video and remind yourself why you're doing that. So you can heart any video that you find particularly important. So let's click here. And as you can see, one of the things that I do in the classes each night is just to describe to you how the video the page that you're seeing is laid out and how to use it. So the first thing I wanted you to do was search for the search bar. Well, there's the search bar. Okay, so you know where that is. This is where you would have all of your favorites. So if you heart something, it goes right there into my favorites. And there's 3 different ways to see this video, the video library. And these little tabs give you those options there. This one would just list out all the videos in order. I don't really like that one. And then this one is video blocks. I'm not a fan of that one either. This one is my favorite, the detail level. And so this detail level gives you your video libraries right here. The fast track one is the new member one. The silver is what you'd go to next. And if you want some advanced learning, you can go to gold and you can go to tiger's eye. Now these are advanced topics. You never have to even go there if you don't want to, but you can. And what's great about that is that there are advanced topics for you in the future if you want to. But the detail level, the way it's laid out is, see over here on the left-hand side, it gives you all of these topics. So for example, if you wanted to see, you wanted to watch some Shibboleth basic training videos, you could click there. Now, I do really like these videos, but I highly suggest that you watch these after you have done silver level daily doses and everything. But then you get kind of these in a block. You see, then they come up in a block. So if you wanted to watch Julie's Corner, you could watch the things that Julie has done. And there you go. So that's the way I like to do it. I'd go to my video library, and then I can find my topic, and then I pick my video. And then there's going to be some information on here that says you've watched 856 videos in this silver level library. it's telling me that I have 197 videos unwatched. Y'all don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. This is really built in for people who really like to watch the content. And sometimes you can lose track of where you are. Now, if you will always mark that you have watched a video, it will change the blue link to a green link, and then you'll know that you've watched that one. Okay. So you can do that, but no worries. Like right here, look, it says 856 videos I've watched, and I've got 197 unwatched. If I go here to the gold level daily doses, it's going to say I've watched 231 and I've got 73 to watch. Okay. And I don't feel any pressure about that. That's just if I felt like I wanted to watch some videos. But what I do is I have a shortcut to the video library on my phone. And when I get into the car, I will set a video to play, but I don't actually watch it. I just listen to it like a podcast. And I just learned so much by just riding around in the car, listening to these videos. So anyway, that's what that is all about. But don't feel pressure or worry that you need to go watch those videos. Okay. You really just need to follow Fast Track, and then we'll tell you where to go from there. That's all you need to do. All right. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to search for survival kit. So I've typed in survival kit and I hit my little search icon, and it returns with 8 results. The one I want you to watch is this one. The one that's got Travis in it and the little pink background on that little thumbnail picture. Survival kit. What is in it, and what is it important? We need to rename that. But anyway, that is what I want you to watch. That's the one I want you to watch first. And then if you want to watch other ones, look, there's other ones. You can watch them. But watch that one first. All right. So what I would do is I would go ahead and click there, open it, and heart it. That way, after you're finished with Fast Track and the silver level daily doses, then you can go to this. I'm not asking you to watch this video this week. I'm just asking you to heart this video so that you can watch it after you are 100% complete with Fast Track. Don't get distracted with doing other things. I'm just showing you how all this stuff works. Oops. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to search for the word hemp. And it's going to bring up a video with everything that's been tagged with the keyword hemp. These are even, when you see the video library or the video topic section that's called We Fixed It, these are videos of people making things. I think it's fun to watch these videos of people making things. And then right here, phase 2, hemp hearts and hemp flakes for weight loss and wellness. This is the one I want you to watch right here. This is a great video about hemp, and then you can learn about hemp. And hemp, it's not the hemp with THC in it. It's just healthy. Okay, now the next thing we're going to search for is we're going to search for advanced. I'm just going to search for the word advanced by itself. And these are the 2 videos that I want you to watch that are on the advanced combination chart. Okay, so you can watch that on the advanced combination chart. But literally all I want you to do is open it up and heart it so that you can watch it later. I'm not asking you to watch it while you're in Fast Track. It's just lining up what you can do next. And since we've shown you how to do that, we're going to check that box. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to familiarize ourselves with the restaurant guide. The Shibboleth lifestyle teaches nutrition for all situations. Eating in restaurants does not have to mean a holiday. When looking at the restaurant guide, locate the restaurants you frequent the most often. Read through the list of items listed and open several that you think you would enjoy. It's important that it is not assumed that you can eat the meal just as listed on the menu. Ordering instructions will be available for each menu item listed. Reading this before you go to a restaurant can help you prepare a survival kit if you would like. You might like to screenshot a few of your favorites to have them handy. So we're going to go ahead and click here on this restaurant guide. I love this because, see, one of my favorite things about Shibboleth is that we're not trying to pigeonhole people down one lane only. There's lots of ways to live my Shibboleth. That's why it's called my Shibboleth, because if you live within the guidelines of Shibboleth, which most of us that are doing it, we're all living within the guidelines of Shibboleth. We do all these different things, but we're still getting the results. And that's what's so great about this lifestyle. There's flexibility inside of the guidelines. That's great. Okay, so the way that this page is laid out is if you're looking at this on a computer or a tablet, you're going to see this whole thing. But if you're looking at this on a phone, you're just going to see the way it is on that right-hand side, that list of restaurants, okay? So, but I'm going to go over it like this, like the way we see it. There's a search bar. So obviously, if you wanted to search for Cracker Barrel, you could search for Cracker Barrel. If you wanted to search for Rafferty's, you could search for Rafferty's. Now, Cracker Barrel's on here, but I don't think Rafferty's is on here. But that's a good point to make. Just because a restaurant isn't specifically listed doesn't mean that you can't eat there. You actually can eat at any restaurant, because we have the #1 rule for restaurant dining, and that is simply to eat a 1 and a 2 together, which is a lean protein and a fibrous carb. You can eat a protein plus fat and a fibrous carb, and you can eat shellfish and a fibrous carb. Now, why did I say it like that? I said it like that because on Sunday night, I let everybody know that all meat at a restaurant is a category 4 protein plus fat. But you're learning this lifestyle, right? You're learning this and you're going, okay, these are lean proteins. I got my chicken breast, I got my turkey breast, I got my, things. And you're thinking, oh, I could eat chicken at a restaurant. Yes, you can, but keep in mind that they did not cook it in an approved oil. They did not cook it in a Shibboleth approved oil. So what that is we are making this lifestyle practical and sustainable. We're not going to not eat at restaurants. Okay. So you just have to work the best you can. So the way that it's written out as a 1 and a 2, a 4 and a 2, and a 7 and a 2. The 2 is the fibrous carb, and the 1 is a lean protein, the 4 is a protein plus fat, and the 7 is a shellfish. But remember, all meat at a restaurant is really considered a category 4. So just keep that in mind, because there's oil in that, more fat in that, and you would not want to order that with any energy carbs, fruit, or superfoods to keep you safe. So that's why it's laid out like that. So if a restaurant, like let's say that you like a mom and pop restaurant in your town, and it's not on this list, many aren't, you could go there and make an approved meal easily. Okay, so you just live by that #1 rule for restaurant dining. Now I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. We're going to talk about this next one, all Mexican restaurants. Thank you, Patty. All Mexican restaurants. Okay, there is a Mexican restaurant in every strip mall, on every corner, in every town, and they all have a different name. There'd be no way for us to put all the Mexican restaurants on this list by name. So we just put them all in one category. So there's all Mexican restaurants like that. And so when you're looking at it on a computer or a tablet, you can just kind of scroll down and you would be able to see the name of the restaurant and all the things that they have listed from their menu. And let's say that you go, I want to eat the riblet basket. Okay, so you click on riblet basket and you look at how to make it approved, because what you don't want to do is go, oh, I love the riblet basket, let me order the riblet basket, and not have looked at this, because it's not the way that it is. And please ignore the pictures sometimes here. Yes, they have French fries in that picture, but we're not going to do that unless it's a holiday. Okay. But getting a picture for every item is really hard. So these are just some stock photos sometimes. Okay. Ask them to replace the fries with steamed broccoli. I call broccoli the new French fry. House side salad, and you might not like broccoli. Then find a different thing that is your new French fry. Okay. Side salad could be your new French fry, or a mixed greens side salad. So obviously Applebee's has broccoli, a house side salad, and a mixed green side salad because we've made this suggestion to go with the riblets. Use your own approved salad dressing, preferably a 0-calorie salad dressing. We have in our little store Walden Farms products, and the Walden Farms products that we carry are 0-calorie. The reason I point that out is because you go into a grocery store, they could also sell Walden Farms products, but not all of them are 0-calorie. Some say fat-free, some say sugar-free. Ours say calorie-free. So you just want to make sure that you can get a 0-calorie salad dressing, preferably. It says not to order croutons. Order your riblets dry and use your own approved sauce. Okay, so this is a great time to know what you're going to be doing out and about. So if you go to Applebee's, you know you're going to Applebee's, you know you're going to eat the riblet basket, then you can carry some of these things with you in your survival kit. But if you're out and about and you go to Applebee's, you probably aren't going to be eating the riblet basket unless you just like ribs without a sauce or something like that. Now, some people do, some people don't. You have to make that choice for yourself. But you may have as many riblets as fit under one hand with bone in, or under one palm with meat torn from the bone. I mean, we do not leave anything to chance, do we? That is pretty specific. I love knowing the specifics. It gives me a standard to stick to. I like having my standards to stick to. Your entire meal should fit under both hands, and you should limit total condiments to 50 calories. So if you're taking an approved sauce in, then you're going to use 50 calories of approved sauce, then you need your salad dressing if you're ordering a salad to be 0-calorie. See how you're doing that? But if you're using one of our 0-calorie barbecue sauces and a 0-calorie, well, if you're using one of our 0-calorie barbecue sauces, you could actually give yourself some salad dressing that's not 0-calorie. So you just have to make those decisions on your own, but you want to learn to live within 50 calories per meal for a condiment. And I'm talking about per a combined meal. We don't really need to use condiments on meal replacements. It's not necessary. The important thing about condiments is, y'all, there are thousands and thousands of calories in condiments that we consume annually. So let's just do a little math real quick. If I took 50 calories times 3 meals a day times 7 days in a week, that's 1,050 calories in an approved amount of condiments. Think about the amount of condiments we were eating before Shibboleth. So now let's take this 1,052 and multiply that times 52 weeks in a year. That is 54,600 calories in approved condiments in a year. If we divide that by 3,500, which is the amount of calories in 1 pound of fat, that's 15 pounds. That's 15 pounds. And that's approved because we need things to make our food taste like we want them to, okay? What I'm doing all that math for is that people often eat at a meal thousands of calories in condiments. You know, all the dip and salad dressing and all that stuff. And so it's really, really a lot of calories in condiments. So it's just an awareness. Okay, so we can scroll on down. Let's just kind of scoot down here a little bit more. Let's say we want to go to Bojangles. You could have one breast with green beans. Okay, well, let's open this up and see the specifics. You may have one breast with green beans. Now, look, this shows a fried chicken and a biscuit. We're not eating that at Bojangles. Like I said, it was just a stock photo. You may have one breast with green beans. If you are alone and ordering the one breast dinner, order it without the biscuit or give the biscuit to someone else. I would order it without it. Do not eat the crust of the chicken. Okay, so this is really awesome because they're not even telling you that you have to have the grilled. They're telling you you can peel this crust off and then eat that chicken. Only eat the chicken itself with the green beans, and this would work as a 4 and 2 meal. Do you see how we can make an approved meal almost anywhere we go? Once you know and learn these little details, you can do that. But let me just say, if you like this Bojangles meal, you could have it up to 6 times a month, just like it is, and not even have to do those other things to it. We're only asking you to do right 80% of the time. Think about that. We don't need this meal like this every day. We can make those adjustments on the days we want to be perfect, and we could eat the biscuit and the crust on a holiday, okay? Use 2-hand portion rule if you can't handle I mean, this is awesome. These details. If you can't handle removing the crust and not eating it, this is not a good option for you. I love this. Okay. Okay. Are y'all laughing at this like me? Seriously, are you appreciating the details they give you? Let's see. This Brown Dog Eatery is a little place out in Carrollton, Georgia. I used this one time to eat there. I thought the Brewster's ice cream one was really funny. Yes, Jennifer. Yes, honesty is best. I mean, and this is one of the most forthright and honest websites. I love it. Okay, Brewster's ice cream. I looked it up one day. Now it says best for maintenance only. I am in maintenance and I get up to 12 holidays. This is a 2 on the weight loss meter. But what I really liked about this, let's read this. Half a cup can be a snack. This is best as a maintenance snack, and you can have very little. I just get a kick out of that. But you know what I would do? See, I wouldn't choose to have this as my snack. I mean, maybe if I was with my family, I might. But if I was planning a snack, I would have Halo Top or something that's even better, okay? But this is a no sugar added ice cream. No sugar added ice cream. Okay, let's see. Buffalo Wild Wings. I've never looked at this black bean burger before, so let's have a look at that. Now, we're not going to order this with the bun. The buns take way too much space in our stomachs. Do you know the size of a hamburger used to be small? And now, if we don't get served a burger that looks like this, we're ticked. If we get a burger that's served like normal size, we're like, what? What happened to my meal? Well, that's because we are being duped. We are being duped on what'll fit into our stomach and what is reasonable for a size food. Okay, so right here, that's too big. But you may order it with lettuce, tomato, light onion, and pickle, but leave off the cheese and sauce. Replace their bread with your own or have it without bread. If you could do this without bread, it is much better, because that stuff still takes up space in your stomach. I just order everything without a bun and I love it. I get to taste all the meat and all the goodness and everything. Now, here's the thing though. I really like the buns on a burger at BurgerFi in Kennesaw. So I will go to BurgerFi on a holiday and eat that bun. But even on holidays, or if I like, let's say I recently went to Hudson Grill in Kennesaw and I wanted tater tots that day. And so I ordered my burger, no bun, with the tater tots. My stomach didn't have to stretch and cover the bun and the meat and the tater tots. Y'all think about that. So I still had a holiday, but I didn't put in all of that bun that's causing so much more problems. Okay. So, and I'm happy about all this because I'm thinner and I feel better and I look better and I'm healthier. It's worth making these decisions. It's really worth making these decisions. I also figure out, okay, those calories aren't worth it. These calories are worth it. And I've been doing it now for 2.5 years though, so this comes easier. Your best asset in this lifestyle is your ability to say, I'm going to outlast everybody else. You outlast them. It says substitute a category 2 side salad in place of the fries. See, side salad is a new fry. Use approved condiments and limit your condiments to 50 calories and remember your portion rules. This actually sounds pretty good. I might want to try a black bean burger from Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay. Anybody want me to look up a restaurant? Captain D's, oh my goodness, Captain D's is so popular. This one, this grilled whitefish and shrimp skewer dinner. Now it's going to tell you not to order it with the rice. Let's see, no rice or breadstick, no croutons if you choose a salad. Choose category 2 vegetables as your side, salad, green beans, or broccoli. 0 calorie or close to 0 calorie condiments are preferred, but you may have up to 50 calories in approved condiments, keeping in mind that adding a lot of calories and condiments may change the weight loss meter. Because see, that's got a -2 on the weight loss meter. But if you go adding a lot of condiments to that, it would increase that number. Remember your portion control. Meat should fit under one hand and your entire meal under both. Oh, Jennifer says, why no cheese? Is it calories or carbs? It's really the fat. Because that's not a fat-free cheese. We use a lot of fat-free cheese on Shibboleth. If you wanted to take your own fat-free cheese and add that to that and use that as part of your 50 calories worth of condiments. So Jennifer, it really does have to do with the calories as well. So it's really more fat and calories. But if you wanted to take a piece of your own cheese, because let's say you know you're going there and you're willing to take your own cheese, you could use that as part of your 50 calories of condiments. You could do that, but it's yeah, you're welcome. It's just adding to your condiments, and cheese is really a condiment when you're having the meat already as your protein source. So Captain D's is real popular. Anybody want to give me a restaurant to look up? Zaxby's. Okay, I do Zaxby's all the time. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do Zaxby's this way. I'm not, because I don't have to scroll. I'm just gonna click it to the shortcut. Okay, so here I am to this shortcut of Zaxby's. Now, just to show you, there is a weight loss meter. Okay, I'll look up Texas Roadhouse as well. And then after that, we're gonna move on to another thing. Unless I see another one pop through real quick, because I want to get to wow challenges tonight too. Okay, so the weight loss meter is also in the restaurant guide. So if you're still trying to do good on the weight loss meter, you could use that in the restaurant guide. Let's see, Lana says, my favorite is Long John Silver's chicken and malt vinegar. We'll look that up. Okay, so Zaxby's, you can do any meat in a side salad or whatever they've got there. Blackened chicken blue salad. Yeah, I'm not going to read them all, but because it would take too long. But most of the ones at Zaxby's, they do those fried crunchy things and other stuff. You wouldn't order the Texas toast or the fried crunchy things typically. They got a garden Caesar salad, and any of these salads are pretty much going to be use your own. Melissa says we can go to Texas Roadhouse later. But any of these salads are going to say to use your own dressing. Okay, so you can do that. But even you can do Zaxby's traditional bone-in wings, not their other wings. You got all kinds of salads. Grilled chicken sandwich. At this point, you probably know it's going to say not to eat the bun. You could carry your own bread or a wrap and use that if you wanted to. So you can kind of start to get an idea of what to do at these restaurants. And Melissa, it won't take long. Let's look up Texas Roadhouse real quick because I want to show you that. Oh, I just add them to add. Oh, I just asked them to add Miller's Ale House and they just put chicken wings on there. I'm like, there's more that goes on there. You can have a burger. I eat at Miller's Ale House a lot. Okay, Texas Roadhouse. There it is, Texas Roadhouse. Because look at this. Look at all that. Look. Lots of stuff at Texas Roadhouse, Melissa. And Texas Roadhouse has a lot of great sides, lots of great sides. So you can easily make things at Texas Roadhouse. So there's your list, Melissa. And then while we're here, let's look up Long John Silver's. Long John, oh, they don't have Long John Silver's. So you do Captain D's and see if it's similar. Let's see. I don't know. I don't eat at these places. Chicken and malt vinegar. Okay, so I don't know what chicken and malt vinegar is, Lana. Is it a grilled chicken or is it a is it grilled, Lana? I'm hoping it's grilled because you should be good. Nope. Okay. Nope. She says. So the best thing at Long John Silver's, am I not seeing Long John? I mean, you'd think it was with the L's. Yeah, it's not there. Okay. So is to get grilled and then do green or side salad or something like that, Lana. Otherwise, you can have your chicken and malt vinegar on a holiday. Okay. Malt vinegar is a condiment. Okay. It's probably not approved because with condiments, we look at two bits of information. We look at the sugar content and the fat content in it. You want it to have 5 grams of sugar or less, or 2 grams of fat or less per serving, and then you could use it as a condiment. I don't know what the malt and the vinegar is, but you know what? You could probably go on to Long John Silver's website and look up the malt vinegar and see. Otherwise, you would carry your own or save it for holiday food because you can have up to 6 holidays in weight loss. Sometimes it's just like, you know what? I'm going to save that for holiday food. All right, so let's have a look. Did y'all like that? The fact that we've got this awesome restaurant guide. It is amazing. Just absolutely amazing. We can do all kinds of things on Shibboleth. And let's say, look right here. Do you see how we're back to this page where everything is listed out? If I wanted to just see what are all the negative number meals at these restaurants, it really kind of makes your list a little bit smaller. I never mind looking at a smaller list and then expanding if I need to. So, one great idea at restaurants is to get the kids meals, approved kids meals. Yeah. Yes, you're going to need this then, Jennifer. Jennifer, look through this and find things that you would order and know how to order them before you go to the restaurant so that it can easily roll off your tongue. Because if you get at a fast food restaurant and you feel pressure to order fast, then you may just give up and order the other. Don't be afraid to let people go in front of you in line. Get your thing set up for you. Do not let people pressure you in a fast food restaurant. Okay. Get something good for you, but know how to order it ahead of time. I said to somebody one day, practice ordering. See, when I go into Chick-fil-A, I say, I'll have 8 fried nuggets with a side salad, light Italian dressing, and a diet lemonade. Small. See, I know how to order there now. And it rolls off my tongue like that. See, what rolls off our tongue right now is what we've been used to ordering. Now you just have to swap and get it to changing. So I save a lot of times. I'll save holidays, eating at fast food restaurants, to travel days on holidays when I'm going out of town and that kind of stuff. You'll end up making a lot of really great swaps for your life. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just click that we know that there's a restaurant guide there. We know how to use it. And see, this all kind of goes together. Us looking up those videos in the video library, it showed you how to watch the advanced combination chart videos when you're ready. And we talked about survival kits. You can watch a video on that and learn the purpose of that. And really, these videos are meant to educate and inspire. So we hope that we inspire you by empowering you with the knowledge to be able to make a good decision. I didn't know everything I needed to know beforehand to make a good decision. So guess what? When you don't know what you're supposed to do, sometimes you just say, I'm eating fries and hamburger. And you do enjoy it, obviously, but if you don't want the results that you've gotten from eating all of those, me with Freddy's fast food, I never did order the bun though. I always did the lettuce wrap, but I always ate their French fries, plenty of sweet tea and a custard. I just don't do that anymore. I still like Freddy's. I just don't go there as often. And what I love about this lifestyle too is that nothing on this lifestyle is taken away from me. Absolutely nothing is taken away from me. I just manage it better. It's a management system. And if I want those things, like let's say I want Freddy's fast food restaurant, then I'm planning it for Sunday after church, or I'm doing this, that, and the other. And I'm scheduling it as a holiday. That's what I do. Okay. We're going to familiarize ourselves with WOW challenges. And WOW stands for War on Weakness. And Wow challenges are weird and wacky challenges where you determine in your heart and in your mind that you are going to meet the challenge for that day. Wow challenges are 1-day challenges, but they can be done multiple days in a row if you choose to. Wow challenges are great to practice exercising your self-discipline muscle to use after a holiday or for a perceived plateau breaker. They are designed to help you lose up to 1 pound in a day. Caveat, depending on how much weight you have to lose, okay? You earn a badge for your very first wow challenge that you complete, and then that number increases on the badge for each wow challenge completed. Pick some favorites by hearting a specific wow challenge to help you when you hit a wall, need to regain focus, or to challenge yourself. Okay, Melanie, I've been a member for years. I wish you had been around when I started. Oh, thank you, Melanie. I'm even learning things. Oh, awesome. That is quite the compliment. I appreciate that, Melanie. So glad that you're here with me tonight. Thank you for telling us that you've been here for years too, because that's good for all of our new members to hear. That's awesome. Okay, so we're going to click here. Now, when you are no longer in fast track, you're going to access the wow challenges. You can right here in this orange wall breakers and challenges tab. Okay. And if you want to, there's a video. See, we have these little tutorial videos kind of all over the place. This is a video of me accepting and then showing you where to complete it. So that would help you with that right there. Okay, now there is a search bar right there. And you can search for random things, like if you wanted to search for ice cream, then you can find the things that have ice cream in it. Now, I feel like we need to tag a couple of more. I need to write this down. Hang on. There's a couple of Halo Top ice cream wow challenges that aren't tagged with the word ice cream, I've noticed, so I want to tag that. Okay, so there's some wow challenges right there. Let me see. We're going to look up Halo Top. Halo Top is an ice cream. There we go. So these two are very popular. Let's read them. Why are they so popular? Because you get to eat ice cream and lose weight and it's fun. Now, are you going to do this every single day of your life? No, because Halo Top does not have all the nutrients in it that good food like broccoli and green beans and 96% lean ground beef and other things have in it. But if you do this one day to satisfy a desire for some ice cream in a way that's going to help you, not hurt you, why not? This is fun. These are fun little wow challenges, but you wouldn't do this every day. It wouldn't be smart. Okay, if you want to accept this challenge, you click there and then you choose the date that you want to do it. You need to mark that you completed the wow challenge. Either I mark on the night that I complete them, or you can do it the next morning. If you mark it complete the night before, you are still going to get an email in the morning that says mark your day, mark your challenge completed. If you do that, if you know that you already completed it, you can just ignore that email or that message. Sometimes the message comes through right up here in one of these little notifications. All right. Okay. So for breakfast, you can have an approved shake or bar. Do not exceed 250 calories. Now, we don't talk a lot about calories in Shibboleth, but these are a challenge. And so there are sometimes specifics listed like that, but not always. But you would know, you could easily look at an approved shake and know how much an approved shake was. For lunch, you can have up to 250 calories of your favorite Halo Top. And for dinner, you can have up to 250 calories of your favorite Halo Top. There aren't any snacks allowed on this challenge. Most of the time, there's not. There's no freebies. And listen, 250 calories of Halo Top is almost the whole thing. but not quite. Beverages, typically you can have a 0-calorie beverage, and spark allowed on that. Condiments, you can obviously have 0-calorie condiments on things, and then some other things you could use up to 50 calories. No exercise is required. You could do your same supplements, and if there was any special instructions, that would be listed. So you just kind of scroll down and look at things. You can also see below carbonated drinks, Jennifer. If it's a diet carbonated drink, that's fine. Now, if you drink like a carbonated water, that does not take the place of your clean, clear water. You need to get in at least 64 ounces of clean, clear water. And this would be like 4 of these. A carbonated water would not take the place, but you can have carbonated drinks. As a matter of fact, I'm drinking one right here in my little Wizard of Oz glass. Does anybody remember collecting those glasses from the fast food restaurants? This was probably McDonald's or something. But what's in here is actually a little bit more special, Jennifer. This is about a tablespoon or 2 of apple cider vinegar. I know that might sound gross, but it's not. It's Bragg's apple cider vinegar with the mother. And this is Zevia, grape Zevia. Zevia is a carbonated cola sweetened with stevia. Jennifer says, I drink Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar, and cherry Coke 0. That's fine, Jennifer. Totally fine. Here's the thing, though. You don't want to overdo them, okay? Because they're just not good for us in general, but you can have them. What I like to do is I like to have them with a meal, or if I'm going out or something like that, or maybe it keeps me entertained at night. That's why I got that. Keeps me entertained at night to drink something like that. But you want to make sure that you get your at least your 64 ounces of water in, for sure. And then if you want to look at the other users, see, Shibboleth gives you all kinds of details. If you want to see the other users who have completed that WOW challenge, you can do that. Let's see, I have Celsius on occasion when I want sparked water. Melanie, I love Celsius. Now I'm actually, funny thing is, I don't like sparkling energy drinks, but I love the peach mango green tea in the can. And then I love the little orange Celsius packet that I can put in my water. But now here's the thing. None of those things added to water take the place of your water. We're talking clean, clear water, at least 64 ounces, shooting for a gallon of clean, clear water. If you wanted to put a little bit of lemon or a little bit of lime in there, we would still call that clean, clear water, but no packets or squeezy things. Oh, Jennifer, it's okay. Oh, so what's in here is apple cider vinegar and a can of grape Zevia, and it's delicious. So why would I drink that? Because apple cider vinegar has wonderful health benefits, but the one that I am most concerned with on Shibboleth is blood sugar regulation. And apple cider vinegar helps regulate blood sugar. Now, it's not going to regulate blood sugar if you've eaten a 1-pound potato. I mean, it'll help a little bit, but it can't offset stuff like that. But it helps regulate blood sugar. And it's very good. And it's very good. I also, like last night, my drink, I don't know if y'all saw me with my orange drink, that was Diet Sunkissed or 0 sugar Sunkissed, or I'll do it with Sprite. I really like it with cherry 7-Up 0, or just regular 7-Up. And a funny thing is, I almost don't like those drinks now without the apple cider vinegar in it. So let's see, Lana. So cucumber slices and fresh mint to flavor clear water would be okay. Yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, that would be fine. And Jennifer, thank you for bringing me back around to finish the story. I got so much to say and so many things, and I really appreciate that you said, hey, continue your story. So right here, this is showing you 127 people, entries here, and lots of people. Like, I don't know who T Law is, but she's done it 12 times. So it's kind of fun to see those details. And if you scroll down here, there's all kinds of details of people have asked about it. And look, this one right here, look at what Lean Jean says. This challenge disappointed me. I felt hunger and a strong desire to eat off program. I stuck with it in spite of not feeling satisfied and lost a grand total of 0. I guess this challenge is not for me. You know what? That's a snapshot in time of her thing. So you need to read those things. If you don't like it, if you read some things on there that discourage you from doing it, just don't do it. But don't let what other people say or do keep you from trying something at least once and seeing if it works for you. That challenge, I think, would make me hungry too. But you got to make a decision. You want ice cream, or do you want to have a regular Shibboleth day? Oh, no, man. I'm always happy to get sidetracked. I just like it when people bring me back around. I loved that. It was awesome. Okay, so anyway, that's that one. And do you see right there, we can heart things. I've hearted that. 253 other people have hearted that. And now we're going to go back. This one, I think, is a pretty good one. I think this one would be better than that last one. Look, AHS pancakes or the Healthwise pancakes. Those are the pancakes from our store. Now, here's the thing. This is really important about WOW challenges. You can't call us up or email us or message us and say, hey, I don't want to have those pancakes with it. Can I make carb quick pancakes with it? The answer is no. So if you want to switch out something on a WOW challenge, just don't do that WOW challenge, okay? That's not the WOW challenge for you if you're wanting to change anything up on the WOW challenge, because WOW challenges are done as they are said. So you could have pancakes with 2 scoops of Halo Top, and you may use sugar-free syrup. For lunch, Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets with a side salad. Use your own salad dressing if having a side salad. And what I like about this, use your own salad dressing. See, light Italian dressing at Chick-fil-A is approved, but it doesn't say you could use that. It says use your own on this particular thing. And then for dinner, you can have up to 250 calories of your favorite flavor of Halo Top. See, that person that commented on that other one might like this one a little bit better because she gets more food. I mean, I can see where that other one would be hunger, but then you get more food on this one. But I do want to make this point. If you wanted to do this for breakfast, and then at lunch have the Halo Top, and then at dinner have the chicken nuggets and side salad, you can do that. So you can switch around the way that you do these. You just can't switch around the products that are in these things, okay? Because Travis has looked at this for the entire day's nutrition and everything. So it's in there very specifically because of his knowledge, his 20 years of knowledge. They need to be done as they are. Okay, if you do a WOW challenge, but get in your water, it still counts as a perfect day. Yes, so this is what you do, Lana, when you wake up in the morning and you know you're going to do a WOW challenge that day, you go into your journal and you mark a perfect day, or if it's an IMF day, you can go ahead and mark IMF day if you're intermittent fasting, okay? And you'll learn more about intermittent fasting in the gold level daily doses, but honestly, it's just 12 hours without eating, and you can use your overnight sleeping time. So you can mark an IMF day or a perfect day, because what's going to happen is the system is going to know that you did a WOW challenge because you accepted it, and it's going to create a flame if you're in EFB already, or it's going to show another WOW challenge icon on your timing chart. You're all good. It still counts as a perfect day. Yes. So you journal your perfect day. The system knows that you're doing a WOW challenge and it'll give you a different icon, but you don't have to worry about creating that icon yourself. You just mark perfect day and then do the WOW challenge. The system will do the same, do everything for you. Okay, so let's go back and let's just scroll through some of the things. Okay, so everything that I have hearted goes right here into my favorites. But if I click on my history, that just shows me all the WOW challenges I've ever done and the date on which I did the WOW challenge. I love the details that Shibboleth's website. You might not ever feel like you need it, but if I'm interested, it's there for me. But let's click on my favorites. So these are some of my favorites here. I really like this one right here. Pistachios and weight loss go hand in hand, and it doesn't have much to do with pistachios. So my point with pointing out this one is this. Do not judge a wow challenge by its name. You've heard don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a wow challenge by its name. You really need to open it up. If you see something you're curious about, open it up and go ahead and read it and look at it. So this one, I didn't open up for quite some time because I thought pistachios, I don't want to just eat some pistachios. But then one day I did open it up and I was so glad. So let's go over that one and then we'll wrap tonight up. Now, first of all, if you wanted to print these, you can print them. Okay, so for breakfast, you have 2 eggs with 2 ounces of cheese. Now, this is different because normally you wouldn't have a full 2 ounces of cheese because like a slice of cheese isn't that. I even use the Cabot extra light cheese with this, and oh, my eggs are so good when I make that. So 2 eggs with 2 ounces of cheese, yummy, yummy. Then look where it says this. This is the pistachio part. Advocare pistachio ice cream flavored meal replacement. It's just a product that you could order. If you don't like pistachio ice cream flavored meal replacement, you get an option or any other approved protein shake or meal replacement. That gives you tons of options for an approved shake or meal replacement. I typically do the Finaflex, Finaflex, Finaflex oatmeal protein pie. It's like the takeoff of a Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie, but it's an oatmeal protein pie. In fact, they've called it the Kimmy pie because I eat so many of them. I like it. But if I like pistachio ice cream and I want to have a pistachio ice cream flavored meal replacement, you can click here and you could order it. That goes to Travis's Advocare site. He sold Advocare for 20 years. He believes in that product. Okay, and then you come down here. It's a reasonable dinner. 4 to 6 ounces of chicken breast, fish, or 96% lean ground meat. You can cook it up in MCT oil or grill it in cooking spray or whatever, and use 0-calorie seasonings. I mean, that sounds like some Mrs. Dash or salt and pepper or nature seasoning or whatever you want to use, and up to 1 cup of any Shibboleth approved category 2 veggie. This is a great wow challenge. Why? It's got a lot of flexibility. 2 eggs with 2 ounces of cheese. I mean, that's a normal breakfast that I would do anyway. I've got all kinds of choices right here. It's any approved shake or meal replacement. And then for dinner, yum. I eat this a lot anyway. So this is a great challenge. Great challenge. And then you just play. Ray, how do you see the list of possibilities to pick from? It's right here. So I'll show you, Ray. If we were in Fast Track and you click right here, it takes you to the full list. This is the full list. So they've got a picture and the description, picture and description. So you just kind of scroll down, look at the picture, scan the names, and see if one seems interesting to you. And if it does, then you open it up and you look at it. So that's the list of possibilities. But to help narrow down your possibilities, okay, let's say that you're looking, Ray, you're looking at some challenges and you think, oh, I think I might go ahead and heart it. Even if you aren't calling it a favorite yet, you're hearting it to add it to your My Favorites tab to make it easier to find the next time you want to, because there's a lot of possibilities to pick from. So, but if you're not in Fast Track, and you want to find them, you click right here. I'm going to go ahead and click there. I'm clicking on the orange button. When you click there, you click right here for Wow Challenge Meal Plans. And you will be right there at all the options. Well, I hope that y'all have enjoyed going over these things tonight. I'm going to go back right here and check this box. I really enjoy teaching this to people. It is so much fun. This is exactly, you're welcome, Melanie. This is exactly what I personally needed in my life. I had just looked up, before I found Shibboleth, I had looked up See, I wanted to do this lifestyle. Excuse me, I wanted to lose weight, but the things that I had tried before weren't really sustainable for me. They were good and healthy things. They just weren't sustainable for me. I also really wanted to do it with people. You're welcome, Jennifer. And I had just looked up Overeaters Anonymous. I thought maybe I need to go to Overeaters Anonymous. Maybe I should do that. Well, because I thought there's people there. Turns out I didn't ever go to a meeting, but my friend Patricia was in it for 12 years. And she says they do not teach you any nutrition. I don't need that. I can get everything I need right here. So y'all just hang with us, stay close to the community, and you'll do great. Let's see, Jennifer, how can we do this as a family and keep track of? Oh, they would just need their individual accounts, Jennifer. Now, I don't know how old your people are, but if you're welcome, Lana, if you are, if they're teenagers, they need their own account because they need to be responsible for their own stuff. And right now, a membership for a lifetime is, yes, they could have their own accounts. Jennifer, I get it, because they would be accessing this information, and it's $65. And you're giving them access to, thank you, Melissa. You're giving them access to take this with them for the whole rest of their life at the $65 price. So that's what I would do, because there isn't a way to have multiple people in an account, because really each person doing the lifestyle, should have their own account to be able to see their own graphs and keep up with everything. And have access to stuff on their phone and all of that. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. But, I do know that people do it as a family, but if they want to keep up with their own stuff, they would need their own thing. So I hope that y'all had a great time doing lap 6. We've got lap 7 tomorrow night. And my prayer for y'all tonight as we go off of here is keep them safe day and night. Give them courage, strength, and might. See you later.